hey, yeah. Ooh, no, no, convict music.
So today I'm going to be teaching you how to make this Swarvorski Crystal Heart. Now I have just assembled this, but I'm going to show you how I made it, and we're going to go ahead and get into the video. So I'm going to go ahead and take all of the beads off of this, and I'll be back in a minute.
I know that you be working 9 to 5, girl. Gotta act professional, but you too fly, girl. Too fine to be taking from any guys, girl. So tell me, why do you stay? Yeah.
Okay, so I just took apart the heart that I just made, and I'm going to go ahead and show you the supplies that we're going to need to make this. First of all, you're going to need 72 4mm crystals for this specific heart. You can do it with all sizes. But this size is 4mm, and this is a really nice wearable size. So I chose this to show you guys. And so you're going to pick one color. In this case, it's peach, a really nice orange summery color. So you're going to need 72 of these crystals to actually make the heart, plus 2 more. So you're going to need 74 in total. And these last 2 are going to go at the end of the heart to put the bail on. And that brings me to this, which you're going to need. Let me go ahead and zoom in here. This bail, and it's for you to put the thread that you're going to wear your necklace. So you put that through the hole, and so that's how you wear it. Okay, the next thing is going to be fishing line, which you're actually going to weave the heart with. This is Omniflex monofilament fishing line, but the important thing is you're going to need 8-pound test for it to be nice and sturdy enough. And this is just something I think my dad just picked up somewhere, I don't know, Home Depot, Office Depot. No, my point is you can pretty much get it anywhere. You can order it. I guess you can just type it in. So this is what you're going to need to weave. And the last thing you're going to need is 2, I know these aren't the same color, but just for the sake of showing you guys how to make it, you're going to need 2 6mm round crystals. Now if you go to the craft store or art store, they actually have these in plastic, and you can pick them up there, and it'll be much cheaper than the 6mm ones, which are like 25 cents per bead. So that's like 50 cents just in the top of the heart. Now these are optional, but I do highly recommend that you use them because it really does help your heart stay nice in place. I may get some questions on what I'm working on. It's actually just a really nice piece of felt here. And the beads don't really spill off of it, so it's really nice to have if you're going to be making something like this. So the first thing you're going to need to do is cut a piece of the fishing line off, and I just stretched it from hand to hand. I just stretched it out, and now you're going to take the end, one end, and you're going to take a Sharpie, just a regular Sharpie. I'm going to scoot this over here. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take one end of your fishing line, like mine stops there, and you're just going to take a Sharpie or some kind of pen and color it so that when you thread it through, then you will be able to see the end of your line, and it makes it stiffer and much easier to work with. So I'm going to do that. All right, and I'm going to color the other side here. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is hold your 2 pieces of 2 end pieces of fishing line here, and you're going to thread 4 of your crystals onto the line. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we have 4 on, so you're going to pull it to the middle of your 2 wires so that both threads are even. You can't see it, but see the tips are even up here, and then I keep going all the way, and then you can see that I have my 4 beads down here. So what you're going to do is you're going to take one side of your thread, but I took my right one and I put it on the last bead, just through the last bead on the left, and we're going to pull it through. Okay, and make sure that that little starburst thing is at the the middle, like when you pull your threads out like this, you can't see, but make sure that that starburst is in the middle of your 2 threads. Okay, so we have that, and now the next thing we're going to do is when you're holding it straight like this, you're going to put 2 beads on this side and you're going to put 1 bead on this side. So on my left, I'm going to put 2, and on the right, I'm going to put 1. Pull it down to the bottom, just like, okay, now you're going to take your right thread, just like we did before, and you're going to put it through the last crystal on your left. And you should have that, and you're going to pull it all the way so that now you have 2 little starbursts, like that. Okay, we're just going to repeat that step 2 more times. Now, I think it would be nice to know, I've been saying put 2 crystals on the left thread and put 1 on the right. I think it would be nice for you guys to know that you can put 2 crystals on either side. Just make sure that there are 2 on one side and 1 on the other. But whichever side that there are 2 on, like say there are 2 on this side this time, on the right side, then you would take your left thread, and that would be the one that you would thread back through the last crystal. So the opposite thread. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do that just to show you guys. So we're going to put 2 crystals on the right side now. And as you can see, it comes up with the same thing. Okay, so what you should have at this point is 1, 2, 3, 4 crystals on the outer side and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crystals in the middle. Now what you're going to do, you're going to want to put 3 crystals on your left thread. And you have 3, and you're going to pull it all the way down and take the right thread and put it through the last crystal on the left. And pull it. Alright, I went ahead and pulled it, and now I have 5 starbursts like this, and my string is coming out of the first crystal on the left. Okay, and then we're just going to do that one more time. We're going to put 3 more crystals on the left. Like that. And once again, you're going to take your right thread and thread it through the last crystal on the left. Okay? Now, if you hold it like this, and you're going to thread it through this bead right here. Okay, now your thread should be coming out of 2 beads. Take now our new left side, which is this one, and we're going to put 2 beads on it. And you're going to take your right thread and once again thread it through the last bead on the left. Just like that. So now we're kind of building up again. We went this way and now we're building back up this way. So you should have what I would call a thicker L. So we're going to repeat that step, and we're going to thread our right thread through this bead right here, and we're that. But you're going to do it one more time, so you're going to take your right thread and thread it through this bead right here one last time. Alright, so now you have this shape, which is supposed to have a diagonal right here. So you're going to go up through this one, and again through this one, right there. So now your thread is going to be coming out of 2 beads right there. And now what you're going to do is you're going to thread 1 more bead on this thread. So go ahead and thread it through, pull it really tight, and there you go. You have the first bottom side, or the first V of your heart.
Don't turn back, don't look back, you're stressing up.